For the past year, I've been in my boba era. I have been obsessed with boba tea, but my two complaints are, one, I have to drive somewhere to get it, and two, it's kind of expensive. It's like $6.50 for the extra large one that I get.
But Katelyn runs off of boba, so we thought we would test two boba kits, a cheap one and an expensive one, and see how they compare. Let's start with the cheap one.
Okay.
Because if the cheap one works,
Do we return the expensive?
No. We still have to find out.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, this boba kit has milk tea powder. I think that's what that, no, that's the straws.
That's three straws. It has some gelatinous boba.
Yeah, so individual boba packets that you can microwave or boil, but the online reviews say to boil it. And then milk tea powder.
Ooh.
Yeah, which I'm not opposed to using milk tea powder, you know, compared to brewing normal tea.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it tastes though. Step one, boil the water.
It is boiling, and we realized as it was boiling, it doesn't, like on the instructions it says, put an unopened packet over continued boil for 180 seconds.
Do you just
so
like I don't think that's right. I think we like place it in the hot water.
But like maybe don't let it touch the bottom.
Yeah, start.
We'll just let it like bebop around in there. Try to let it not touch the sides.
This feels weird, right?
Boiling plastic.
Yeah.
There are other things where you like boil
Things against other things, kind of like popcorn.
or like if you're like sous videing.
Yeah, sous vide.
We're just sous videing the boba.
We're just
Ooh,
sous
it's
vide.
fancy. Let's get our temperature gauge. Oh yes, and then we'll give it a reverse sear after.
Hopefully not. These boba balls are very interesting though, because I know when you get your favorite boba, if they sit in wetness for too long, they get weird and they dissolve and weird stuff happens. I wonder
true.
how these are protected against that.
I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping that it's this easy to make boba at home. I am hopeful.
Because the thing is, if you have to make up a big batch of boba balls, and those boba balls have a limited lifetime, then that's gonna stink.
I know.
If you could just like boil some balls as needed.
Yeah, balls on demand.
Yes.
10 seconds left. Yes.
I'm gonna get the water
I'm gonna get the
boiling.
water boiling.
All right, baby.
Okay.
Pull the boba.
The next step is to prepare 2 ounces of hot water in a cup, pour a packet of milk tea powder into the cup, and mix until the powder is dissolved. More water has boiled.
You know, the best way to probably do this is to brew the tea first, cool it in the refrigerator, and then boil it, then add the boba and everything.
And then use your already hot water, pour it into your pan, boil your boba.
We're really making this efficient for next time.
Yeah. Or for any of you. It's a lot of powder, right?
That is a lot of powder. I had my mouth open a little bit because I was like talking, and I kind of a little inhaled it and tasted it.
Okay.
So do you want to pour that into here?
I think I should pour the boba in first, because if I do the boba after, it's gonna get splashy.
It says pour it last.
What? I mean, that's what the kid says, so I guess I should follow, but that goes against like all of my logic. Like, why don't you put the boba down at the beginning? Because it's just gonna like splash if you put it in after.
It shows it at the top.
Yeah, but that's not how you get it. When you go to the boba store, that's not how it comes. It doesn't float.
If you want to do it your way, I fully support
No,
you.
I'm gonna follow-
I'm reading the directions.
I'm gonna follow the directions, but I'm just gonna be a little salty about it.
Should I get 2 ounces of milk real quick?
I'll go get. You know who's gonna get real excited in a second?
Juby.
Juby. What? You film her when I open the milk. Come on, Juby, you're proving me wrong here. So I do the hot, then the ice, and then the milk.
Okay.
And now, for some reason, I guess mostly for aesthetic reasons, because they want it to look like it does, on the box, the boba. Ooh, look at it sink immediately.
Well, but maybe it needs to travel through it, dispersing its sweetness.
It looks like boba. Okay,
Hey.
should I just try it? Is this the moment of truth?
Just try it. Let me get the straw.
Oh yeah. It doesn't have the pointy end. It's not the same.
But you don't need the pointy
I
end.
do need it for me. I like the pointy end bit.
Why?
Makes it feel like boba. I need the pointy straw.
Oh, she likes it.
I'm surprised by the consistency of the boba. It's good. Now this is a smidge sweet for me,
Yep.
but like, it's pretty good. The milk flavor is good. The boba texture and flavor is good. It has that good toasty, like brown sugar flavor.
Yeah, baby.
And the straw works.
I'm gonna try just the tea. I like it more. Because I like things a little sweet.
You do.
It is sweet.
It is sweet.
I'm getting it now. It's sweet.
But like you can add more milk, you know? And normally at boba places, I have to ask for it at like 70% sweetness anyway. I know! I'm so surprised! Like, why have I been spending $6.50 and driving 20 minutes just to get boba? Oh my God, you guys, you're witnessing a revelation right now. I'm like having a moment. I'm very excited. Yeah, because you know, a lot of boba places, they don't start serving until 11. And I went to one place where they were open at like 7. And I was like, oh yes, I found boba that's open before 11. Yes, and I went there and they were like, well, we serve the tea, but we don't have the boba until 11.
What's the point?
Okay, well, we're gonna maybe finish this.
Yeah.
And we'll be back in a few.
Great balls.
We got to the bottom of this and there's some extra boba at the bottom and Evan suggested just throwing it out.
I was joking.
No, you weren't, sir. That is not how you handle the end of your boba. You chug it all like a man.
Was that a good decision? All right. Now, I think one of the reasons why this is fancy in my mind is you have to like make the boba.
You have to brew the tea. It's a bit more
Frou-frou.
frou-frou. It's a bit less instant. It's got packaging filler that looks fancy, but it's also, because it's not instant tea, because you actually brew it, it's a lot more servings.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Perhaps it might be more cost effective to get this in bulk.
Perhaps we'll review the prices at the end.
Feel how heavy this boba tapioca pearls are.
God
That's
dang!
a lot.
You could build a house with this.
With enough of them.
With enough of these, you could build a house.
Wow, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're pointy.
They have the pointy end and they're plastic. Please don't hate me in the comments. So, what are the steps for this?
Let's read all of the instructions and get back to you in a little bit. So we've read the directions and I'm already tired.
Yeah, this one, it's a lot. You have to cook the boba for like 35 minutes. You have to let it set for another 20 minutes. In the meantime, you have to make your own sugar syrup. You have to brew your own tea. Like, if it's good, I will do those things.
Yeah.
But like, it has a pretty high bar to reach
It has
after
a
the like
pretty high
instant
bar.
boba.
Yeah, let's cut this open and see what these balls are like. Those are cute.
They look like cat food.
Don't eat one.
Oh, it's weird. Oh, that's not what I expected. I saved half for you. Do you want it? Like, it's not bad. It's just weird. Right?
It's bad, baby. It's really bad.
It's not the worst thing we've eaten on this channel.
It dries you the F out.
I'm so hungry. Ah, shucks. It's 6 p.m. already.
You're gonna have to come with us.
Who are you guys?
This is your third evening in a row eating junk food for dinner.
Aren't you sick of buying groceries every evening and watching that food go bad in the fridge? By the time we cook and do the dishes, it's gonna be like 9 p.m. So, well, I don't think we can really justify cooking.
Well, you're in luck, because today's sponsor Factor can solve that.
Skip the meal planning, shopping, prepping, and dishes.
And get Factor's fresh, never frozen meals delivered to your door.
Factor is now owned by HelloFresh, and we love that we now have even more meal variety each week.
They're ready in just a few minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy.
They have over 35 dietitian-approved options to choose from, with keto, vegetarian, vegan, and calorie-smart meals.
They even have fun extras like smoothies, snacks, and wellness shots. Hey, do you guys want to join us for dinner?
We gotta go.
Somewhere, someone is ordering overpriced takeout food at 11 p.m. Do you guys just watch people all day?
Head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code EandK50 to get 50% off your first Factor box and free wellness shots for life. 2 free wellness shots from 3 available flavors for every order while you're an active subscriber.
That's factor75.com or click the link below and use code EandK50 to get 50% off.
So the instructions say to do the entire package, and we're not gonna do that because the instructions also say that these will last in the fridge for a few days, but I don't know how much I really trust that because I've tried to like save my boba from one day to the next, and I don't think it's that great the next day.
Ew, look at that.
Yeah.
They
have crumbs.
continue to cook for 35 minutes and stir every few minutes.
Oh my gosh, so you can't even leave it.
I think since there's so much water, we're cooking so little, normally that would be full and you would need to really stir it so they don't stick. But for us,
That's true.
they're gonna be fine.
This is a really long time to wait for boba.
Let's cook the tea though. Why don't you get that going?
Okay. I'll cook the tea. It's way too early to cook the tea. We
want it to cool. We want the tea to cool
you're right.
afterwards.
Okay, I'll cook the tea.
So,
I've never heard it called cook the tea before.
what do you think you're doing?
Since we're gonna be making enough for 2 cups, actually, should we throw in some extra so we can try it like the next day? Cause
Okay, might as well.
I'll throw in 1 more.
Oh, well, no, let's do 2 more servings.
So since we're gonna be having 2 cups now,
Yeah.
and we'll see how it holds up later because that will have a big effect
That'll have a big effect, yeah.
on if the time this takes is worth it. Because if
Yes.
you can have it left over, it's
Cool.
not so bad. I think we should do each tea. So with the last boba tea, it called for 2 ounces of tea, 2 ounces of milk. So should I aim for a similar amount?
Does it not tell us in the packets?
No, it also tells you to brew the entire
It
tea.
does do the entire.
Like, is this for a boba party?
Is this for like people with friends? Do we need to invite people over to enjoy this boba?
I don't know. Do you want to do the whole package, or should we just make like 2 ounces of each?
Let's do one of each, yeah. So let's just get the disposable bags. That way we can stuff them in there.
The bags are so big. These are the tea bags. This really does reveal our tea addiction. Like, it's so much.
We brew large batches of tea because like we do go through that, so we do want to be efficient with that.
I think this is right, because if we're doing equal parts tea and milk.
Yeah. It smells good. It smells like a nice black tea, but it doesn't smell like the milk tea tastes.
It could get there.
Ooh, yeah, the
Which one is
jasmine.
Ooh, very flowery.
Yeah.
You think like a heaping scoop for such a small amount of water?
Yeah.
Let me just.
Tie the bag. You know, it's a workable solution. We're problem solving here on Evan and Katelyn.
2.
Okay, let's do the jasmine. And then the Thai tea. I do like Thai tea. It's usually a little sweet for me. Yeah.
I inhaled it up my nose.
I'm sorry. This one is a lot finer. Okay, we got our teas.
Brewing.
Brewing. Okay, so while those brew, while this boils, let's make the simple syrup. Boil a cup of water, got that. Stir in a cup of sugar. That's a lot.
Or we could do a half and a half.
Let's do half and half. Okay. Oh boy. You just have to stir it till it's dissolved. Wow.
All right, well, everything is in process, right?
Everything's in process. The boba is bubbling. The tea is brewing. The sugar is dissolving.
All right, so we'll see you when we're done with all of this. All right, we're an hour into the boba tea process.
And we still have no boba. These just finished soaking for 20 minutes.
Yep.
So now we need to strain them.
Ready? Ooh, hot.
A witch's brew. I'm gonna try not to spill or lose any here. Gotta strain them. They're looking pretty good.
Look at that.
We're gonna transfer them to a container
Yep.
and soak them in the simple syrup for, I believe, another 10 minutes.
And this is what should stay good in your refrigerator for like a few days.
Okay, we'll see you guys in like 10 minutes. Uh-oh, I just realized we didn't rinse it. We're supposed to rinse the boba. Hey, love, we messed something up. We're supposed to rinse the boba? Not that big of a deal. But we do have to fix it.
Okay.
Guess we'll just make more sugar syrup. You know, technically, this is our fault. But also, this is a lot of steps. As we were saying, you simply strain and rinse the boba thoroughly, and then you transfer it to a bowl to soak in the sugar syrup.
Easy.
Wow. Looks kind of like fish eggs. I mean, I still like it. It's finally time to assemble.
All the ingredients are ready.
Yes, so we're scaling everything down a little bit. What it says is 7 ounces of tea and 2 ounces of half and half.
Ooh, that was pretty.
Here's the black tea. Okay, and now the sugar amounts.
Oh, is it ball time?
Oh baby, it's ball time. Look at these balls. What do you think?
Great.
Don't splash.
You know, the balls worked.
Yeah, it says 2 tablespoons.
Maybe 1.5.
Maybe 1.5. Yeah, that seems a bit higher than our last boba kit.
Is that it? Are they ready?
They are ready.
All right.
I'm gonna try the milk tea first. It is a stronger tea taste with this one.
Yeah.
We did brew it pretty strong. The boba's pretty good. It's nice and chewy. I don't think it's better than the instant boba.
It was so much more work though. Shouldn't it be better?
Well, I guess maybe it's more efficient if you're making tea for 20 people.
No, then you just drop 20 packets in.
Yeah, you're right. Okay,
Like
let me try the Thai tea. You know, it's good. I'm kind of liking the Thai tea better because I'm comparing the milk tea to the other milk tea, and I like the other milk tea better. They're both fine, but they're not as good. It's a little disappointing for all the work.
And also, the tapioca themselves, they're plain.
Yeah, they don't have the toasted brown sugar flavor. Yes, it didn't really soak in.
Didn't soak in.
And I even left them a little extra long in the simple syrup. Try the Thai tea.
Better.
It's better. It's got a bit more flavor and you're not comparing it to the other milk tea. Here's one thing I am truly curious about. We still have one more tea flavor that we brewed, the jasmine tea. And we wanted to see how the boba fared after some time in the simple syrup to see like, can you make this in bulk and does that make the work more worth it? Maybe it'll soak in the sugar more and be better. I'm down to try one more cup with our final tea.
Before we make our final judgment.
Yes. Okay, it's the next day and we're gonna assemble our expensive boba kit and see if the boba is better than yesterday. So, it is darker, which is interesting.
What does that mean?
What does it mean? I don't know. 2 tablespoons?
It looks kind of
Like swamp water.
kind of like little turd balls in dirty water.
I think we ended up adding about this much last time. And then we'll add the instructioned amount of half and half. So this is the jasmine tea boba 1 day later. Oh, the boba is so hard. That's bad.
So, all of that work, if you want to enjoy this premium experience.
Right? It's bad.
Oh, I'm not even gonna break it. Oh.
By break, do you mean chew with your teeth?
It's hard enough. You gotta break it up. You're not chewing into it. You're crunching it almost.
Yeah, it's bad. Okay, so you definitely can't do this the next day. Also, I will say
I like the jasmine.
It's a little sweet and concentrated. Honestly, with all of these, we've been like adding more milk. But for the sake of science, what I'm gonna do is add the amount of milk that I would normally do to like unstrengthen it, measure the total ounces of beverage, compare that to the cheap kit, yes, we brewed another, and compare that to store-bought boba, and we'll see how they compare. I've run the numbers. Are you prepared?
No.
The cheap kit for 3 servings comes out to $3.82 per serving. The expensive kit comes out to $2.05 per serving because there are 20 servings versus 3 servings. So one, the cheap kit is not the cheap kit. The
So
expensive
that's why you've
kit,
been saying the cheap kit and the expensive kit the whole time. Have you known the whole time?
Oh yeah. I didn't realize I was giving it away so much. Now, when I adjust for the cost of milk, it goes up even further because we had to add milk to this, a significant amount to get it to our taste. So then it becomes the cheap kit adjusted, $4.06 per serving, expensive kit adjusted, $2.35 per serving. Now, a common boba tea chain, which is one that I also enjoy, is Kung Fu Tea. So I think it's a good standard for getting boba at a boba tea place. It's $6.20 per serving. So it's like, okay.
But
it's
the
still
servings are big there. I see where you're going.
So I did a cost per serving.
Yeah.
The cheap kit adjusted for milk is 45 cents per ounce of beverage. That's boba and tea, total cup ounceage. The expensive kit adjusted for milk is 28 cents per ounce of beverage.
Right.
Kung Fu Tea is 31 cents per ounce of beverage. So it is cheaper than the cheap kit. And it's just a couple cents more than the bad expensive kit.
So basically, this whole video was a justification for you to keep on going to your favorite boba place. I have to say though, if it's early in the morning or late at night and you just have a hankering for boba tea and you happen to have this instant kit, the taste is great.
Yeah, I might like it better
I might like it better.
than like boba I've had out, which sounds blasphemous, but it's really good. So at least there's that. It's more expensive and you have to do it yourself.
So in the end, this isn't what I expected, but it's interesting.
It's interesting. And now we have a bunch of boba tea to drink. Some good, some bad.
I'll take this one.
You love me with the hard balls. I don't want the hard balls.